All right, I did want to get this on my YouTube channel right quick. So appreciate your patience, everybody. All right, I did want to get this on my YouTube channel right quick. So appreciate your patience. All right. Okay, everybody. So awesome. So I definitely just wanted to update each and every one of you on. I did want to get this on. Oh, hold on. Let me get this off. Hold on. I got to go. Appreciate your patience. All right, let's take this all over again. So again, I did want to get this on YouTube. Welcome everybody to our team. This is a Saturday morning getting started training. I just want to say welcome to each and every one of you who has joined us in TLC. Welcome to our team. And so today what I wanted to do is just really share some basic information in order to help you get your business started, and not just get it started, but to get it started right. You see, many times, you know, we get involved in businesses like this, and a lot of times people end up not getting in and building the business properly, just simply because they don't get plugged in. They don't follow the system, which is going to save yourself some time, energy, and money. And TLC definitely has a system that has worked, a system that continues to work, and a system that if you plug into it, it will definitely help to change your lives. So I'm going to go over a few things this morning in order to help you guys get actively involved in your business, knowing, trusting, and believing that this is a business, everybody. So if you treat this like a business, you're going to get paid like it's a business. But if you treat this like a hobby, you're going to get paid like it's a hobby. So you have to identify, you know, what is your purpose? What is the reason why you said yes to TLC? Because whatever you set your goals at, you can absolutely achieve them. But you got to take the time to make sure that you write out your goals. You got to take the time to make sure that you know what you want. You got to take the time to make sure that you create a 90-day plan in order to build this business, because it's built in 90-day increments. So the first thing I want everybody to realize is you said yes to direct sales and network marketing, right? And it's an industry that sometimes is not shined upon, but I can tell you it's an industry that so many people's lives have been changed. All right. So many lives of people who just said yes by getting involved for a low cost have been able to, let me mute out everybody, have been able to really create a different lifestyle. Sometimes people come into our industry and they just want to be able to bridge the gap. This is a company in which, you know what, if you just want to make an extra $250 a month, you can absolutely, a week, I'm sorry, you can absolutely do that. And literally put yourself into the Comma Club on a monthly basis. But whatever it is, take the time to, number one, know your why. Okay, why did you say yes to TLC? You have to identify your why, because your why is going to be the very thing that helps you to fly. All right, to fly, to get up every single day and to keep going. Why? Because there's going to be challenges every single day. That's life. That's definitely being an entrepreneur and being in this business. So you have to identify it. Identify the reason why you said yes to TLC. And then as you're doing that, you got to make sure you write it down. Remember, write it down, because clarity in the vision, knowing your why, knowing the goals that you want, that is what's going to help you to accelerate every single goal. And that's going to be the very thing that helps you to get up every single day and to move yourself to action. That's the key. See, I want you all to know, slow and steady does not win this race, okay? This is a race in which you got to get in and you got to dig in. This is a race in which you want to literally let the world know what you're a part of, right? Treating this as a business is going to get you that business income. Treating it as a hobby is going to get you that hobby income. So you identify what you want, but whatever it is, you got to write it down. You got to make sure that you set up the goals for the next 90 days, okay? 90-day increments is what we build in. We call them 90-day runs. And that's where you know where you're starting and you know where you're going in order to accomplish these goals. One of the things that I could truly say is that as you are becoming the professional over here in TLC, that, you know, building your business and understanding that the more that you grow, the more that you understand our products, the more that you know the compensation plan, the more that you practice, the more that you do the simple things. It's all about simplicity, keeping the basics in the forefront. Then that's what's going to help your business to get to the next level. I used to say, you know what, if you cut me, I bleed TLC. And that's just simply because I had to throw myself into something, because Nate and I tried a lot of businesses in 20 years, not really having any success, right? Like we wanted to. But then I realized, you know what, if I really want this, then I got to dig in. If I really want this, I have to go all in. So what if I listen to all of the things that have been poured into me for 20 years and just do the basics, just go for it? And so that's what happened when we said yes to TLC. I had to be coachable, right? Write this down. You got to be coachable. You have to be willing, right? And you have to be hungry, right? Coachable, willing, hungry, and Nate mentioned passion the other day, because passion was the very thing that fueled me. And it's the very thing that continues to fuel me every single day. And it's one of our core values here at Total Life Changes, where passion is our fuel, right? And so, understanding these things really are going to be the basics that allow you to take yourself to the next level. Because once you understand what you're a part of, as I was just sharing the vision of Mr. Jack Fallon and the growth of our company and the blessing, that it was to be able to experience that, I can tell you that truly, once you understand these things, what's going to end up happening is it's going to give you the drive necessary in order to get up and to understand that, I got to get in my business and I got to drive this thing every day. I got to set some parameters as far as when is my business open, and I'm gonna make sure that my business opens every single day. All right. So for all of you that are new, number one, you should have everybody receives an email from TLC, right? That getting started email has a wealth of information in it. Okay. And so in that email, I can tell you that, it's going to give you your website. It's going to give you different steps that we have here in Total Life Changes in order to get your business going. So you want to make sure that you take the time to go through that email, take the time to make sure that you are going in and downloading the apps that it tells you to download. Make sure that you are joining the different groups that TLC has. So there's a wealth of information in that getting started email. The second thing that I want to talk about is the purple book. Okay. And I don't have the purple book in front of me, but I can tell you that the purple book is truly the game plan for your business, because in that purple book, as you are new and you're flipping through it, I know that it talks about what are your goals, right? It talks about your goals. It talks about how much time do you have to put into your business. It talks about you writing down the first 10 people that you want to share a sample with. It goes through the entire process. So you want to take and fill out what we like to call the blueprint. Okay, that blueprint, that purple book, fill it out. And if I had it in front of me today, I would go through it, but jumping off the workout, I didn't get a chance to pull up one from the back office, but I could tell you that just go through it, because it talks about our 10-5-2 system in that. And our 10-5-2 system is real simple. It's where you are going to make a decision that now that you're a business owner, you're a boss, right? That you're going to get those 10 samples out, right? 10 samples out in order to get you 5 brand new customers. That's when you are now G5 qualified. When you see us talking about G5, it's because we have 5 brand new customers in our business, right? And so when you get those 5 brand new customers in your business, what's going to happen is you are now, going to have some new customers in the pipeline. And ultimately, now your goal is to get you 2 brand new business partners. Okay. And that's your immediate goal. When you get into TLC, okay, the goal is within, and I like to say the first week, but TLC has given us some statistics that when you help someone, okay, earn at least $20 in their first 2 weeks, 77% of those people will be here 6 months from now. All right. But when a person gets into your business and they don't get started and they don't make any money in those first 2 weeks, guess what? Those numbers drop down to about 26%. Okay. So one of the things that I do love about Total Life Changes is that our products change lives, right? They have an immediate gratification attached to them. Not only that, they have an emotional attachment. So a lot of times people who join you in business may quit the business, but they continue to order the products because they love the NutriBurst. They love the sea moss. They love what the tea has done for them. They love the NRG and how it makes them feel. So therefore, they continue to buy the products. But the goal here is, because somebody said yes to you, is to help them to do what? Build a business, right? So the 10-5-2 system is real simple. And I know on the team call the other night, I broke down some numbers, and I'm going to give you guys a visual, but those numbers really help you to understand the power of duplication. And now you making a decision to do this, not just sometimes, but every single week. Get those samples out, right? It's Sample Saturday. Everybody should be sampling today. That is the goal. Sample, because the more people that you get the products into their hands, guess what? The more people who are going to say yes. And it's so much easier. To the person who is new, you don't know how to explain the compensation plan yet. You don't know everything about the products. But one thing that you can do is give somebody an experience. And when you hand them that simple sample, right? Sample, I got some right here. You hand them the simple samples, right? Or you send them a sample through our app. Guess what? Now they're going to try the product. And I can tell you, so many people have become our customers just simply because they tried this NutriBurst and they're like, oh my goodness, I felt it. They tried this NRG. Oh my goodness, I felt it. They tried a tea. And guess what? They may have been suffering from not being able to use the restroom on a regular basis. Now they sip on this tea and they use the restroom, right? This Delgado coffee, all of these incredible samples, they will feel them. All right. And so now they may become your customer, or they may even say, wait a minute, hold on. I know somebody. I know who this can change. And so now they join you in business, but you got to get the samples out. Okay. So make sure that you fill out your blueprint. That is the purple book. Okay. Fill that out. All right. The next thing that I want to mention is our compensation plan. Okay. You see, when you log into your back office, and hopefully I'm gonna get a few minutes to log into a back office if I can gather one. But what I want to tell you is that when you log into your back office, there is a help center. In that help center, and I'm going to show you this, there's a wealth of information, okay? There is information on every single product, okay? A product sheet, not to mention the TLC app, okay? You want to make sure that you download the TLC Life Changer app. It's called TLC LC. All right. That's the app that you want to download. Not to mention, we're also a part of Build for Your Legacy. We have a Rapid Funnel app that kind of goes hand in hand. And what I love about the Rapid Funnel app for Build for Your Legacy is the fact that, you know what, I can actually capture leads through that one. Okay. So that's the kind of the difference. So I can actually have this link on my social media networks, and people go in and they fill out a survey for me, and which now puts them into this ongoing funnel in which is going to send them information. But now I have a little bit of information in order to now connect with them and to send them out a sample. So, you know, there's two different apps that we have here. Both of them are absolutely incredible. And so you want to be able to leverage these, and there's trainings on both of these apps, right? So I definitely want to mention that. And so, you know, the purple book, the help center has all of that information. Everything is really back there. When you need customer service, you can actually contact customer service through that. You don't have to get on the phone. You can literally fill out a form and contact customer service. When you have reference numbers, things of that nature, you can fill out a form and contact customer service. I do want to say to those of you, the leaders that are on here, everybody has access, you know, to being able to connect to somebody. But there's people who have our direct phone number. If you do, and you have an issue, okay, you have an issue, and you're sitting on hold for I don't know, for hours, for whatever, but you're connected to somebody who can help you. Don't do that. Okay. We're here to kind of help you to move along in this business, to help you to resolve some things. Okay. So I do want to share that. But in that help center, I want to say that if you have not downloaded the compensation plan, download it today. Okay. So that's your next move. Download the compensation plan. In that compensation plan, there is a sheet, all right? And I mentioned it the other day. It's called the rank elevation sheet. And in that, it literally shows you how to rank up. It shows you all of the qualifications that are necessary in order for you to go director, in order for you to go executive and regional, and national and global and everything. Rising Star, it tells you everything. Okay, all of the different ranks. That becomes your TLC Bible. Okay, that is the sheet that I was told to print out. And guess what? I pasted it on the wall. I put it in my purse. Everywhere I went, I had it with me until I learned this stuff personally, so that I knew what I needed to do in order to climb through the ranks. I knew that in order to go director, I need 1,000 points on the left and 1,000 points on the right. How am I going to do this? Well, you're going to do it from building the business, right? So you want to make sure that you print that out. Now, we have a 4-step video, because there are 4 steps to really building this business. It's real simple, right? 4 steps. We have a 4-step video that I did a long time ago, but guess what? The information is still relevant. And so if you have not received the Getting Started text, because we do have a Getting Started text with some information for our team every week when we have our team calls, that information for the most part is gone over, but there's a video. It's a YouTube video that I have, and it talks about the 4 steps and how to build your business. So you want to make sure that you watch that video. I'm going to quickly go over these 4 steps today, but watch the video, because if you follow these steps, these are the very steps that we followed in the very beginning to this day. And I can tell you, in other businesses, these are the steps that we follow. So it's not just TLC, connected, but this is industry connected on how others have been able to create success. So it's very powerful on getting your business started. So a website that I want you guys to definitely write down and to go to, and I'm gonna see if I can pull it up right quick, is a website called www.trainingtlcreps.com. Okay, trainingtlcreps.com. And I'm going to take you here for just a moment and show you some information that is actually on this website. So let me go ahead and pull that up right quick, because it's a very powerful website. And it's been updated. And this was the very first website when we got into TLC that we were actually given in order to build our business. So let me go ahead and pull it up for you guys right quick. That's not what I want. That would be me not looking good, right? Train TLC reps. And this is it. Okay. All right. So as you can see on here, let me move this stuff out of my way. This is trainingtlcreps.com. All right. And this is a website created by our executive ambassadors, and they've updated it recently. But as you can see, all of the getting started information on here. Welcome to TLC. Share this website with your new people, because it talks about getting started. All right, how to plug in. This is all build for your legacy stuff. All right, how to plug in to the Facebook groups, TLC HQ. TLC has a new group called TLC World Changers, right? World Life Changers, right? Worldwide. But there's so many different pages that you want to follow. But it talks about, setting a 10-day goal, setting up your right smart chip. I'm going to go into all of this. It even shows you how to do it. There's a video, making your list. There's a memory jogger in here, okay, that you can actually click on. Who do you know? Okay, all of this stuff is right here in this website, right? But also showing the plan. It talks about, what to do your first 30 days. I just talked about the 10-5-2. It reiterates it right here. Daily activity, what's some daily activity that you can do in order to build your business and to, take things to the next level. So this is a basis. Somebody's unmuted. If you guys can just check and mute out. All right. And then there's some strategies on here. It talks about the Freedom 100K opportunity call that happens every single Monday through Friday. So again, training TLC reps is a tool. Okay, remember this: the more tools that you have flowing throughout your organization, the more success. Okay, this is a tool. That getting started video that I said that's on my YouTube channel is a tool. All right, the opportunity calls, these are tools that you leverage through your business in order to get things going. All right, so this is one website that I wanted to point out to you guys. Get excited, get excited, get excited, because also, TLC has a lot of tools too in your back office. Like if you need some brochures, there's some back there. We got the TLEO brochures. There's a lot of things coming, but you can create. This is your business where you can go out and you can create your own business cards. Okay. You can take and put your before and after pictures on your own business card to customize. A lot of people do that. That's one of the things that I do. I walk around with bookmarks that have my before and after picture on them. How do you get that before and after picture? We're going to talk about that in just a moment, right? We all know we got a 21-day heat challenge happening right now, right? With the heat challenge. And every single one of you guys really should be a part of the heat challenge because you need a story, okay? All right. But what's exciting is that on yesterday, guess what, C4G? We are the first to get our new momentum. Mr. Scott Banya gave us this. They arrived right as we were finishing up for the day. So it's our new momentum magazine that is going to come in every kit. All right, for those of you that are new, you didn't get it, but I'm sure that you'll be able to order these. And it's just a very beautiful, it's nice size, not too big. Momentum magazine. It talks about mind, body, and spirit, right? The journey, the connection, just so much. A letter from the founder, culture of success, reaching out, success stories, challenge, total life essentials or essential oils. The core values are in here, just so much information. So it's a beautifully put together magazine, and in which you guys definitely want to be able to just see the different stories and things that have happened. Our CEO and founder, Mr. Jack Fallon, Mr. John LeCarvey, just incredible. Our core values. We are always hungry for more. We played Jeopardy yesterday at TLC. It was hilarious. And Gwen Bennett and I against Nadira and Katrina. And it was a lot of fun. Okay. And so we are always hungry for more. Passion is our fuel. Having fun, we get more work done. And there's just descriptions up underneath everyone. We love each other, period. Grateful is our mindset. Our standard is giving more than what's expected. Trust, know, and believe. We don't do what's easy. We don't just do what's easy. We do what's right. Right. And so just incredible. Right. So this is one that we got yesterday. And then also, these are new too. These are on the essential oils, right? So discover your sense of self. All right. So all of these are new, where you're going to see, where each oil is sourced out of. And I know that this is coming in the new kits. This, I believe, is going to be available for your order. But these are tools, okay? These are tools. So the more tools that you have flowing throughout your business, but imagine, using this book, you getting, some of these books, putting your label on the back of them. And this right here is going to tell somebody about your company. And one of the things that we used to do with these magazines is we would put a label on them, and we would give somebody the opportunity to go through and read about it. But we would say, hey, I need to get my book back. Okay. And literally go pick it out. I'm gonna leave this here with you, but then if they decide to do something, that's cool, you can keep the book. But if not, I'm coming back to get my book, right? For real. And so it's a tool. All right, so that's something new that we have. So now let's talk about the 4 steps quickly. All right. And what you're going to do in order to really get things going. Real simple. Step number 1. All right. Product of the product. Y'all write that down. Okay. You have to be a product of the product. Team is not an option. Okay. You need a 30-day story. You have to have a 30-day story. Every single one of our leaders and every single, one who's been around, they have created a 30-day story. It's not an option, because that's going to be the very things. A lot of times people say, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know, how to reach out to people. Get in and create a story. Okay. You won't even have to talk too much when you start to create a story. You see, people don't attach them things to themselves to things that are not moving, not shifting. They want to connect with people and things that are doing something, that are going somewhere. So when you set yourself on fire, right, people are going to either watch you burn or they're going to find out, how can I get in the fire because I see a difference in that particular person, right? And so you got to come in and say, you know what, I need my 3 products. It's not an option. That's where you set yourself up on a 120 smart ship. 120 is not an option. That means you have 3 products coming into your household every single month. All right. And as you now have those 3 products coming into your household, and set it up so that they're coming in on the first of the month. Set it up so that they're coming in on the first of the month. We have another plan. I'm not going to get into that right now, all right, in which we have the 120 plus club, but set up your smart ship to coming in, all right, so that it's coming in every single month, so that now you have your product coming into your household, okay? So pretty much what happens is, and I'm going to mention this right quick. All right, what happens is, when you come in, you have to have an order, a smart ship order happening every 30 days. Okay. So therefore, what's going to happen if you got in on the 15th, let me reiterate that. If you got in on the 15th, then your next order has to happen on the 15th. You got in on the 20th, your next order has to happen on the 20th. But when you say, you know what, I'm in it to win it, I want to create major success. How can I do this? Then get back with whoever, introduced you to this, and they can share with you our 120 plus club, where we actually are very specific in setting things up in order to build so that you have activity happening in your week, in your business every single week, so that now you can get yourself going with our sip, sample, sell, build system that we talk about with Build for Your Legacy. All right. But I'm going to keep it simple on this getting started call. So 3 products. Okay. That's for you. I do want to say that because many times what ends up happening is, that a person, number one, may only put themselves on 1 product. And that's just simply because they really don't believe. When you come in, you don't believe, you may be in a situation like us where, you took your last to come into TLC. And now you look up and you're like, oh man, I got to order again. Yes, you do. It's a business. If not, you should have just remained a customer. And every business has business expenses, right? So guess what? Every single order that comes into our household is not to get into anything, but it's a tax write-off, like for real. So I am getting healthy. Nate is getting healthy. Our whole house is getting healthy, but it's to build our business because I got to be healthy and I have to take these products in order to promote this business. So you have to consume those 3 products. They're not for you to go out and to sell. Okay. They're not for you to share. They are for you to consume some tea, some NutriBurst, some NRG, Life Drops, whatever products you want, but they need to be 3 in order for you to create your story. All right. Because your story is going to be the very thing that you now start to share. It's going to be the very thing that you now start to post. Hey guys, I'm super excited. I got my tea, and you're holding up your tea. I don't have any tea right here in front of me, but you're holding up your tea, or you're holding up your matrix. Thank you so much, TLC, for all these free products that they gave us yesterday. I don't know how I'm gonna get all this stuff back home. All right, but thank you so much, because I'm super excited because I'm about to lose 20 pounds, and who's going to join me on my journey? I'm about to drop 10 pounds. I'm about to tone up. I'm excited. And now you're posting a picture on social media. Hey, y'all, where y'all at? And so now you are literally setting yourself on fire. And so people are going to say, dang, what's she doing? What he doing? Like for real. All right. So you got to create that story. Step 2. Build your list. This is where we lose a lot of people. Okay. A lot of people get lost right here. There's people to this day who join us directly who refuse to build a list for real. All right. And I know what it feels like because that was us. Okay. But at the end of the day, until I listened, until I decided to do it, until I decided to not pick and choose, okay, who I was going to reach out to, who I was going to share the opportunity with, guess what? That's when the success began to happen. Okay. You are connected to somebody. All right. Somebody who can help you build your business and get it started right. So you have to think about that memory jogger that I just showed you from trainingtlcreps.com. There's also one, I believe, in the back office. Right. So therefore, whatever it is, jog your memory. You said yes to a business. So you got to get this thing started like it's a business. So you got to make a list, no less than 50 people. You can't tell me that you only know 10 people in life. Okay, I'm sorry. You got to think about the people that you know. Stretch yourself to creating a list of 50 people. Who do you do business with? If you go and you get your hair done by somebody and they're not willing to support you and buy one product, that's a problem. You might want to rethink who you do business with. Okay, for real, for real. Anybody that you exchange business with, then they should be willing to exchange something with you in order to at least try the product at one time. Right? Try a sample, try something, okay, in order to let me know that you at least willing to support me in some form of fashion. So you got to get outside the box and think outside the box and create that list of at least 50 people in order to launch your business. See, amateurs join, professionals launch their business. What's a joiner? A joiner is somebody who just says, okay, I said yes to TLC, and now I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to wait. No, a launcher says, you know what? I'm doggone. I'm my own McDonald's. I'm my own Starbucks. I'm my own whatever company that you want to be. And you know what? I got to tell the world. I got to grand open my business. I got to let somebody know that, you know what? I am a life changer. So you got to open your mouth, but you leverage other people in order to get it done because you don't know what to do just yet, right? And so it's unfortunate that so many people fail right here. Or they pick and choose and they go through their phone and they prejudge people, right? You prejudge them, right? You prejudge them because you know what? I don't know about this person. I don't know. But everybody can benefit from these products. They may not be somebody that's going to say yes to the business, but everybody can benefit from these products. And so when you're plugged in and you learn how to just invite, all right, it's the power of the invite. And I'm not going to get into that too much today, but it's the power of the invite. You got to know if somebody may not have a business mindset, then don't talk about the business. Hey, I'm launching one of the biggest projects of my entire life. All right. And I thought about you. I attached myself to some incredible products. And you know what? I'm just getting started. But this young lady, she started that I'm connected to. She lost 20 pounds in 31 days, lost some belly fat. You got to learn how to tell stories. That's why you need a story. Okay. And right. And she lost 20 pounds in 31 days. And Lord, oh my goodness. I mean, it created freedom. And in their life, they was broke, busted, and disgusted. Now they living the life of their dreams. I don't know. I thought about you. What do you do? What are you doing tomorrow night at 8:00? Just so you can jump on and listen. I believe these products will change your entire life, right? I just talked about the products, right? What are you doing? You can even say, can I count on your support? When you're talking about products, can I count on your support? Jump on and listen, right? Can I count on your support? When it's a business owner, and now because we're talking about launching your business, because that's going to be the next step. That's step 3. Okay. After you build your list, you are building your business. And a part of that is the launch. Okay. So step 3, build your business. And I now have shifted into the launch. So you got somebody, maybe it's your girl, maybe it's your boy, right? You know that they always looking for something. You know that they're a hustler. You know that maybe they're struggling right now. They need some extra income coming into their household. I thought about you. Right? If I could show you how you could put an extra $250 a week in your pocket, an extra $1,000 a week in your pocket, you know who you're talking to. So you got to identify. If you know that that you have someone who's just an entrepreneur who loves doing things and they're making 6 figures, then you're not going to say, hey, if I can show you how to make $250, they're not interested, right? But if I can show you how to put another 6 figures in your pocket, whatever the number is, it may be a teacher, right? In which you know they are overworked and underpaid, like for real, They always, I remember my mom was an educator. Right? She got paid pretty decent being in New Jersey, but I could tell you that my mom was always still, because she liked to travel, right? She wanted us traveling all summer long. She didn't want nobody, occupying our time during the summer. So I remember her having to do after school care and things like that. And that's how we got introduced to the industry of direct sales. My mother, my dad was in direct sales. So therefore, she was always doing something. Right? So you know that they need another stream of income. So I thought about you. All right. And so now you let them know, what if I can show you how you can make that extra money? Okay. Maybe it's a pastor, somebody, they love helping people, right? They love, listen, And in ministry, at the end of the day, when you're taking care of the temple, it need to be not just spiritual, right? Mental, it need to be the body, right? At the end of the day. So I found something, and I highly respect you. I highly respect you. I'm launching something major that I'm really excited about, some products that are changing lives. What are you doing tomorrow night at 8 o'clock? Just so you can jump on. I would love to hear your opinion of it. So it's just different ways that now you can invite people to hear about things. And all you're doing is leveraging the tool, because you're not doing this launch. You don't know what to say, but you're paying attention because you're coachable, you're willing, and you're hungry. So you're paying attention to what's happening. Okay. Because pretty soon this is going to be you. Right. But you got to pay attention. The more you plug in, as I talk about that, guess what? These things begin to happen. Right. So you now are in the process of building your business, and you have to launch your business. Okay. Don't be that person that gets in and I'm going to build this thing slow. When you build this business slow, guess what? Slow money. You're going to get frustrated more. You may even quit a couple times. You may quit for good, for real. Numbers show, statistics show, people quit all day long. Don't be a statistic. Be one that says, you know what, I'm going all the way to the top, and I'm across TLC stage one day, and I'm gonna put a ring on it. All right. Be that person that stays and you're here a year from now, but you're not just here a year from now dragging your feet. You're here a year from now because you have created some success. You're here a year from now, you crossing the stage saying, look at me. You're here a year from now and you have put some income into your household. You're here a year from now and your kids are not mad at you because you told them you were starting a business. You need some time and you ain't creating no income. So now you've taken away from your family, but you haven't done anything to put some income in your household. Don't be that person. Been there, done that. For real, for real. And it wasn't easy. So I knew I had to create some success. It wasn't hard. It's a lot of sacrifice, y'all, when you want to go to the top. All right. It's a lot of it wasn't easy. The moments I had to listen to my kids and say, mommy's not here. Mommy's not paying us any attention. This was in TLC, right? I was a stay-at-home mom. My kids, I did everything for my kids. I had to sacrifice. For real. For real, for real. I lost some time. But that's why I went hard, because they'll never worry about anything. As Nate and I said, you know what? We can't play. For real. When he realized that job wasn't coming back, we can't play. No, we can't play with this. We go hard for our family. We go hard for y'all every single day, because it's not about us. And when you realize this thing is not about you, there's some people out there that need hope. There's some people out there that need freedom. There's some people out there that need health. You'll dig in and you'll build this business. It's not hard. It's just all about consistency. It's all about passion. It's all about saying, I'm going to stay focused. I see it in front of me. I know there's going to be a challenge every day. I know that somebody's going to come in and tell me, oh, is that a scam? Is that a scheme? Oh, you're part of one of them things. Yes, I am. Yep. I had somebody say, oh, you're a leprechaun now on when I had on all that green for TLC and I did the 5K. Yes, call me what you want. Just don't call me broke. All right. For real. Right. So at the end of the day, you have to realize that you have to build this thing. So now what are some other ways that I build this thing after I launch my business? Because it's everyday activity. You saw it on trainertlcreps.com, everyday activity, right? So you got to remember social media every day. Some people say, well, I don't use social media. Get over it. You gotta figure it out, y'all. Come on. We live in a world that's changing. We live in a world that is turning to the internet. All right. You have to get up and just say, hey, great morning. You know what? I had my tea, whatever. Put a post up. The banners, the pictures that TLC gives us for promotion, you can see even they've changed. All right. But before they used to have these pretty pictures of like the products and the stuff like that. I would see it all over people's pages. People don't like that. All right. They don't like banners. They don't like flyers. They don't like that. What they love is you. All right. So when I get up and I post up, and you know what, I'm on there, with my samples, and and I'm like, hey, free samples today, y'all. Sample Saturday. Guess what? They're gonna get in your DM. But if you just take and you put a picture of the samples, it's called traction marketing. They're more apt to reach out to you when you like this than you taking a picture of them. They looking at them like, for real, for real. So you got to make it you. Social media, get into some groups. Find you 5 groups that you consistently post into. This was one of the ways that took us to the next level. All right. You got to find some groups that you can get into. All right. And post ones that allow you to post about your business. But don't remember this, y'all. Don't just start going in groups and spamming them. Build some relationships. This is a relationship building business. You have to build some relationships with people. All right. So you don't just go in and start talking about your business. Go in and put up something motivational. Go in and start to comment on somebody. Go in and support another business. Right. Nate and I do that all the time where, you know what, it's Small Business Saturday and we support Black businesses, and we just go in and we just purchase products. We just purchase products from a whole bunch of businesses to build relationships. It may be a couple candles. It may be like, for real, whatever it is, in order to build some relationship, but get into some groups. Because here's the thing, when you're on social media, all right, and you only got a few followers, you realize that those are the only people maybe possibly that's seeing your posts. Because now with the algorithms, they have it set to where if you're not even engaging, people don't even see your posts, right? Especially on Facebook, if you're not engaging with people. So therefore, think about this. I can't sit back and think that you know what, that I'm going to take things to the next level based on my Facebook page. Nate and our Facebook page got shut down. We was maxed out. 5,000 plus all kinds of thousands and thousands of thousands of followers, right? It was a good thing, though. I look at everything as a great thing, right? For real, because it wiped out the ones who ain't doing nothing for us. For real, okay? Right? For real. So it's another challenge in which we have to rebuild our Facebook page. So I realized that 500, 600 followers on Facebook, that's not taking me to the next level. So I got to do something different, right? I got to do something different. So groups, Instagram, Insta stories, reels, video marketing. People love videos. I used to be so afraid to shoot a video. For real, I would ask Nate, I would take a video. Nate would have 20 videos to my one. And it used to make me so mad. I'd be like, this man just got a gift. But I would be stuttering. I would be, oh, I don't like that. Now, you know what? I don't even care because nobody want to see you perfect. When you perfect, they feel like they can't do it, right? So don't be perfect. Perfection is not something that can be duplicated. Ain't nobody perfect. So stop trying to be perfect. People like to see you mess up. People like to see you stutter. For real. Once I got out of my head, and I just started, now shoot me a video, boom, that's it. I'm done. What we got? What's next? Right? We are our biggest critic. Stop criticizing yourself and celebrate yourself sometime and move forward, right? So video marketing, algorithms like that. Shoot some more videos, put some videos on your page. You'll be surprised how many people see it, all right? For real, as opposed to a post, okay? So there's a lot of different things that you could do. Facebook stories, starting conversations, going to somebody's post, commenting, oh, I love that, you're beautiful, that, beautiful post, build some relationships. You can DM some people, right? Get into some DMs, but remember, don't be a spammy mammy, all right? Or spammy pappy, all right? Whatever, don't be a spam person. I don't like it when somebody comes into my DM saying, oh, make $1,000 this week. I got the plan, whatever. Get out of my inbox. You're amateur, all right? You're an amateur. And for real, seriously, you're sending me this or a text message. Come on, that's spam. Start a conversation. All right, start a conversation. Hey, I saw your post, beautiful pic. How you doing today? You know what? Or you may have something comment. Girl, them shoes was bad you had on. That bag, where you get that from? conversation with people, relationships. And now you can talk and you can offer them something for free. Don't be afraid to give them something for free. Hey, you have any health goals? If there was one thing that you could change about your health, what would it be? All right, that's a powerful question. All right, you don't assume anybody need to lose weight, right? So anyway, so much stuff that you could do. Home parties. Come on, y'all. All right, we've been in the house for way too long. And some people out there still doing gatherings. Well, are you gathering and telling somebody, hey, let's talk about this tea? Right? For real. Tea parties, you gotta get back out. People now are sick and tired of being sick and tired in this house, okay? In the house, for real, for real. So therefore, get out and sample, give out some samples. If you don't have the samples, then doggone it, go get you some of these individual products, right? Some of these individual products. I don't leave home. When I travel, all right, y'all. So there's ways. Break it down, all right? You don't have $5 right now. No shipping on the samples. That's why you get G5, and they're giving you back the points. So right now you can go get you some samples with no shipping. But I don't care if you got to break down the product, okay? Break it down. Give somebody 2 packs of the tea. That's a sample, all right? Hey, buy your box of NutriBurst. Break it down. Let them try one, right? All right, yeah. So some sea moss, right? Let them taste how good it is, all right? For real. They're not going to feel this. Is not one of our immediate gratification products, but I can tell you, they're going to taste and be like, ooh, sea moss, this tastes good. Because when you make the real sea moss, it don't taste like this, okay? Right? So whatever. Somebody tell you they got some pain and you walk around with a bottle of emu oil, game changer. Come on, y'all. Come on, Sanita. Remember them testimonies, girl? Right? All right. Game changer. You walking around with some emu oil in your purse, and you say, here, let me put this on your hand. Rub that on your neck. Right? Let me grab your phone number. I'm gonna send you a text message. Right? Wonderful. 20 minutes. I want you to let me know how that feel. All right, y'all. For real. This stuff right here, incredible. All right. Has no smell. And I promise you, it's going to change somebody who got some pain in their body. Right. And so you got to know how to IAO, as my husband says, improvise, adapt, and overcome. This is your business to build. All right. So many ways that you can build a business. Step 4, plug in. You have to plug into a proven system. I mentioned that. Save yourself some time, energy, and money, right? So therefore, when you plug in, right, like all of you are on here today, this is a Saturday morning getting started training. We're going to have more of these, okay, happening so that you guys can definitely get your people plugged in and get them going quickly, right? Slow and steady don't win this race. And so plugging in, making sure that you're plugging in to the team call that happens every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. OurHangoutZone.com, right here, same spot, right? And so every Thursday it's going to happen. But then not only that, guess what else? You got to make sure that you're plugging in to build for your legacy, right? They have additional calls that are happening, right? They have the Saturday call, get ready to happen in a few. You guys are on here. If you miss it, go back, watch the replay. We have our Monday through Friday, Build for Your Legacy has an opportunity call. That's a tool. You leverage it, all right? You edify who's doing the call, and guess what? Now put people on it. But our team right here, your own leaders, the ones that you can actually pick up the phone and say, hey, I had somebody on the call tonight, and you know what? They loved your story. They're ready to get started, but they have some questions. And now you want to do a 3-way call. You can touch us. You can touch your leaders over here, right? For real, you can touch us. And so now literally we're able to help you to close the deal when it's necessary. Sometimes though, it's not even necessary. You just got to ask the question. Are you ready to get started? What questions do you have? Oh, okay. You want to know a little bit more about the compensation plan? All right. They got too many questions. Hold on. Let me send you this video. I need you to watch this again. Okay. we don't convince anybody to do anything over here. All right. So it sounds like you got distracted when we got to the comp plan. So I'm gonna send you this video, a tool. Watch this. All right. Fast forward 15 minutes. Watch the compensation plan. As soon as you do, I'm available for the next 30 minutes. So definitely give me a call back and I'm gonna answer your questions. But if they just got a simple question, so, so what is it? You mentioned daily pay. Oh yeah. So you set it up and guess what? You're going to get paid tomorrow. Okay, great. Wonderful. You got any more questions? No. Are you ready to get started? You don't even need a 3-way call, right? Because you just asked the magic question. Are you ready to get started today? That's the magic question. Today. All right. Not open-ended. And so now they say, yes, great. I'm going to send you my link, or you know what? What's easier for you? You want me to go ahead and take the information and put you in because I'm in front of my computer right now, or you want me to send you the link? And if you have any questions, you could just, reach out to me and I can definitely walk you through it. All right. Short, sweet, to the point. Okay. But making sure that now they are, plugged into everything. Okay. So plugging into TLC Conversations, it's a tool, y'all. Go to TLC Conversations. It's actually a Facebook page. Okay. We created it because we got a lot of different people who serve on this platform. So you need to actually go and send that a friend request, send that page a friend request. Okay. TLCconversations.com. All right. But Sunday through Thursday, one of your leaders is always sharing their story, sharing the products, sharing the compensation plan. We're committed. All right. And sometimes we do extra. All right. When you're plugged in, you'll see when we're doing the parties. You'll see when, we're doing the extra calls and things of that nature. But you got to plug in order to make sure that you're aware of it. Make sure you're part of the Creative for Greatness Facebook group. Somebody should send you an invite. If you haven't gotten that invite to be a part of our group, you should be sending them a message right now saying, where's my invite? All right. Or send us a DM if you're whoever you're connected to is not connected, because that happens in this business too. All right. And the heat challenge. The heat challenge is happening right now. 21 days. We going hard. All right. For real. Right. I barely could make it over here to this call today after that workout, but I believe that Tashani got us today, but that's okay. All right. but for real, it's really designed to just shift us. And I love is that you're able to do it at your own level. So the heat challenge. So make sure that you join the heat challenge, and all that information is in our group. To join it, join theheatchallenge.com. Follow that page on Instagram, the heat challenge .mbm for mind, body, and money. And so just plug it in. All right. So that is some information on that. So let me do something right quick. If anybody has any questions, you all can definitely put it in the chat. And I will answer them. Yes. And I see SIP sample cell build. Yes. And, which I did not mention, we have a system. I didn't talk about SIP sample cell and building because I really just want you guys to make sure, those that you're new, to make sure that, that you have yourself set up on that 120 smart chip. But we have another level over here. And the SIP sample cell build is, in addition, it's really our 10-5-2 system, but it's for that person that says, I understand that this is a business and I need some product coming into my household. So I am going to touch on it right quick before I open up something. So pretty much what this is you make a decision that, okay, I'm a business owner and I need to have me some inventory. So on the first, you would set up your smart chip for 120. Okay, that's your 3 products that I talked about. But then on the 9th, you have another smart chip coming out for 1 product. Okay. It could be, any of the products that you can break down. Okay. The NRG, it could be the box of NutriBurst, any of the products, the teas, obviously, because now you're going to sample. Okay. You're going to sample out this bag of product. Okay. And then on the 17th, you have another order coming out. Okay. For at least for 1 product. Okay. And now that one, you're going to sell it. So we have trainings in which it teaches you how to sell the product. You break it down. You literally can sell, 5 packs of this tea for $30. Okay. It's a week supply. You tell them take 1 a day. And guess what? You just broke down a bag of product that you paid $60. You can sell it to 5 people and you just made $150. So you're going to sell it. And then to build, that's the fourth smart ship that you would set up on the 24th. So that is in the chat. That's what Nate put in the chat. And so I wanted to add that because that's for that person that says, you know what, I'm in it to win it. And I need some inventory, because if you don't have any inventory in your business, you really don't have a business. So I wasn't going to mention that today, but you know what? I do want to mention it because there's some people who got in here and want to win. 120 is not an option, but 120 plus is something that's going to help your business go to the next level. All right. So I do want to mention, go ahead and talk about that. All right. You want to set it and forget it. All right. All right. So now let me see if I can pull up a back office for you guys right quick, and then I don't want to keep you on here all day. Let's see if I can find one. No questions? I think I know one. Maybe not. Hold on. Logins. All right. All right. So first and foremost, you all know that you have 2 websites, right? Let me pull up. You have 2 websites. And you all have a retail website, all right? And your retail website is a website that obviously you send your customers to. They go, they shop, you have your daily pay turned on. When they click in their order, you're going to get paid, all right? But to log into your TLC website, you can go to totallifechanges.com. This is just what I do. It's a simple thing to do. And then you would simply click member login, all right? And put in your IBO number or your username, whatever you are using. Let's see what this website has, what this one has. I'm going to show you a couple of things. All right. So when you log in to your back office, this is what you see. All right. And as you can see, you got the banner that's going to kind of show you what's happening within TLC. There is this timer happening. This is the remaining time that's happening in our weekly pay. Okay. We get paid week to week. We bill from week to week. Okay, so this means that there's 5 days, 13 hours, 50 minutes, and 26 seconds left until the close of our week, which is every Thursday at 12:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, the week closes. So you have until that time in order to create you a check, a weekly check. And when you have your daily pay turned on, you're getting that done every day. You can see, you can move that timer out of the way by clicking that arrow. You want it. All right, this is an upgraded back office. Okay, if your back office is not upgraded, what's going to happen is when you, for the first 30 days, it's free, okay? Because there is an upgraded back office that you can have for $20 a month. It's a business expense. All right, remember, we're business owners. If you don't have it, this stuff is going to start to be blurred out. It would say like up right here, an arrow, upgrade. So some of the stuff, you won't have access to certain reports if you don't have that upgraded back office. But as you can see, this is the front page, all right, where you're able to see your metrics. You can see that this is a back office. This is actually our son, in which he doesn't build the business, but we keep this back office active, okay? He's on the product. And this is how we create even more inventory in our household. But as you can see, 120 Smart Ship. And so the metrics right here says 120 Smart Ship, okay? Every week, 120 Smart Ship. That means that there's 3 products coming into the household, okay, every single month. All right, right here, your goal is to get rid of these X's, all right, within your first 72 hours. You should find yourself binary qualified. We call it 2 and 72. You get in, all right? One of the things that we always say is that you can really create success your first week in your business. Because number one, let's say you get started on a Monday, All right. You get started on a Monday. You're serious, you can create a list by Tuesday. It should not take you 2 months to create a list. You can create a list by Tuesday. By Wednesday, you could be launching your business. And by Thursday, you're getting paid. All right. Monday, you say yes. Tuesday, you got a list. Wednesday, launching your business. Thursday, you got a paycheck. Okay. It's just that simple. So you want these X's to go away. And there should be a check mark that now says that you are binary qualified. You can see that there's only one active person in this business. Okay. It's not a business that's being built. All right. But it's a position that Christian has. Okay. So if Christian decides that he wants to come in and build Total Life Changes, you can see that all he needs to do is get himself binary qualified in order to build this business. Okay. And then it just kind of tells you the qualifying volume. It tells you current earnings over here. There's not going to be any current earnings on the binary because it's not binary qualified. But you can see this is a position. See, timing and positioning for real build is everything. So if Christian was binary qualified, this volume would continue to build every single month. All right, or every single week. But because he's not, it's flushing down the drain every week. But you can see this is positioning, okay? Because even though he's not doing anything, his position has built this much volume on a Saturday, okay? So, but it's going down the drain. That's why this is zeros, because he's not binary qualified. That's why we say get in and get yourself binary qualified your first week, 2 and 72, because now if it's 100 points, if it's 200 points, it takes time to create this kind of volume, okay? But if whatever it is, it's gonna build every week. That now helps you to now knock through the ranks, okay? And then you can see down here, as you scroll, it tells you newest distributors. So this is a wealth of information, your rank advancement, what needs to happen for him to become an associate, because now you have that TLC Bible that you printed out and you know what it takes. But this is gonna help you also. It tells you must be active. He is. You must be binary qualified. He's not. And you must have at least one active IBO, all right? So you can see all the information down here, okay? All right, and so now over here, what I can tell you is a couple things. Remember I talked about, the help center is right here. You click here, it's gonna take you over to the help center. This is everything you need back here, all right? This is your business in a box, for real, for real. It tells you about compliance, things you can't say, things you can't do, everything that you want on the products right here, your fact sheets, everything that you want is right here. You want to see an article about the NutriBurst, all right? This right here, the facts you'll feel, right? Somebody needs some information about NutriBurst. Well, you don't know everything, right? But that's okay. TLC does. And literally, you don't have to know everything, okay? Because stories sell, facts tell. But you literally can do a Facebook Live and say, hey, you know what? I started taking this NutriBurst. It's changed my life. Let me just read some of this stuff to you. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, it has 72 minerals, 19 amino acids. They don't really care about all that, but it does help because they'll hear the power of it. But what sells them is when you tell them 1 tablespoon is equal to eating 10 salads in a day. People can understand that. But you can give them these little fun facts. But at the end of the day, what's going to sell them is how did it make you feel? Okay. And so every product back here has a one-sheeter, okay, that you can definitely get to from the help center. And you can see that there's just a whole bunch of information on here, all right, training and tools, everything. So I'm not going to go through all of this, all right, but that's back there. Then, all right, if you want to enroll somebody from right here, you would just click this. It's going to open up for you to actually enroll. All right, all of the orders that you have placed, you click on orders. These are, you can see this is the upgraded back office, it's the premium, but you can see these are the products that's coming in on a smart ship every single month from this. So all the orders are back here. All right, if you want to shop, all right, then you would just click the shop button. All right, now when you shop from right here, this is you're shopping in your back office, okay? So what's going to happen is if you don't have a, once you're 120 smart ship, okay, then you want orders to be down below you, okay? You don't need any more than 120 next to your name. What am I saying here? Okay, if you click this button right here where you see it says Total Life Changes, Life Changer Portal right here, this is how you go back to the front screen, okay? All right, 120, 120, 120, 120. That's all you need. TLC allows you to go all the way to the top of the compensation plan with a 120 next to your name. Okay, so you don't need this being 400, 600, any of that. You want the volume to be down below you, okay, in your team, okay? And that's a whole nother conversation, okay? But on how you would do that. TLC, until you actually start to build your business, you can actually become a customer of yourself. But I can tell you, it does not give you the volume that you're looking for when you are now focused on building the business. All right, and that's a side line conversation you can have later on. Okay, but literally, that is how you would. If you click on shop, I'm sorry. If you click on shop, then you're ordering from your back office, okay? So when you order here, you're not going to receive any type of commissions because this volume goes towards you being active, okay? So now your smart ship. This is where you set this up. This is very important. This is where you want to start if you have not done that. Okay, you want to come in and you want to set up your smart ship. And it's real simple. You see there's one already here, but you're going to click on create smart ship. You now set it up. If you have not done this and you got started on the 5th of April, you want to go in today and set it up for the 5th of next month, not the 12th, because now you're going to fall inactive, team. And if you fall inactive for more than 24 hours, you will be inactive for an entire week. What does that mean? That means that if somebody goes to your website on a Tuesday, all right, and now your smart ship should happen on Saturday and it didn't, all those orders that happened up until Thursday, you're not going to get paid for it. Okay. If you have volume that has built, from the binary, it's going to flush. Everything is going to go down the drain. Okay. So therefore that's why we say set it and forget it. Okay. It's going to go down the drain. So you cannot have a lapse. All right. So therefore your smart ship needs to be set up, either before, okay, either before, when you think about that 120 plus, either before your date. So for instance, if you got started on the 5th, you can definitely set it up for the 1st of every month because it's happening before 30 days. You cannot go over 30 days because you will fall inactive and you will be inactive for an entire week. Okay, so now you come in and you set up your smart ship. I can tell you that when you select a kit, TLC is going to give you back $10 every single month. All right, so that helps. So what does that mean? Select a freedom kit. When you do the 3-product kit, they give you $10. When you do a 2-product kit, they're going to give you $5. But when you do the 3-product kit, you have to select it. You can't go in and say, I'm going to do the T, the NutriBurst, the NRG individually and get that $10 back. You have to select one of the 3-product kits. Okay. In order to get it. This right here, this does not count as 3 products. The home care kit, any of the essential oils, that's considered 1 product, okay? Just so that you guys know, in setting it up. So it has to be one of those in order to get the $10 back. So you simply choose your product, come down, finalize it, boom. All right, you got this. All right. So that is how you set up the smart ship. The other thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you go in and you set up your TLC Pay. This is your hyper wallet. Okay. This is where you're going to activate your account so that now you can receive your TLC debit card. Also, you can be able to have your commissions go directly into your bank account or to, you can transfer them to PayPal, whatever you want to do. There's so many options back there, but you want to make sure that you do that. The next thing that I want to kind of talk about, and these you could just kind of click, all right, in order to get into my business, then I'm gonna take you somewhere else. In here, you can see that there's a lot of reports, okay? And all of these reports are available to those who have the upgraded back office. If you don't have it, then you're gonna see some of these actually go away, all right? You can see that there's not a whole lot back here because it's not a business that's being built, but you can see that number one, there's one person that has been enrolled into this, and it tells you that the placement is on the left side. All right. You can see that there's an not binary qualified, but there's an active smart ship here. All right. So new life changes in the last 30 days. You can see it's a whole list, right? A whole list of life changers. Okay. You can see that there's just You know, you can just kind of click through these personal customers, inactive. There's just so many things. Retail, G5 qualifying, and none of this is really. But as you start to build it, you're not going to really see anything in here because this is just a back office that I'm showing you guys. But these are all of the different reports: current week performance, rank advancement. So you can just click back here. You're not going to break anything. Click, okay, and have fun with it. Okay, you want to see your binary tree. This is how you see you know, who's actually been enrolled into the business. Okay, as you can see, one person is on the left over here, nobody on the right. All right, so this person will have to get a person on the right in order for the binary qualification to happen. But you can see this is the power of duplication, guys. All right, because Christian is not building his business, but he was positioned into this business, right? Because we position our kids, even Brianna, we positioned Brianna in the business when we first got started, knowing that she really wasn't interested in TLC. But look at her now. Since then, she's a certified personal trainer. She promotes these products. She loves to retail these products. And her position, he has a very strong position because she was the first person that we put into the business. All right. And so literally, but you can see, look at the position. When I talked about the other day, the power of that binary, Christian has done nothing, but look at all these people. All these people are part of his team. Okay. All right. That's the power of positioning. And that's why you get in and you get yourself binary qualified. But as you can see, like I showed you, even though he's not doing anything with this, although there's been moments in which he's like, okay, mom, I think I need to promote these products. He hadn't really, you know, done too much with it because he has an incredible story. But look at all these people. They're all part of his team. Matter of fact, most of y'all are part of his team. All right. So for real. And so, but if you look at it, therein lies the results of, let me show y'all this again, the power of positioning. You see this volume on a Saturday on one side? That's the power of duplication. Okay. That's the power of what's happening. When you get in, you stay in, you get yourself binary qualified. So really and truly, even though this is going to flush, if he was to decide today that I'm going to go ahead and put one person on this side, this volume carries over from week to week to week. Okay. So I do want to show y'all something right here under my business, in which you can see volumes. Somebody's unmuted. If y'all can mute yourself. See this right here. This is why I say get yourself binary qualified, because this should not be happening in your organization. All right. Again, this is a back office not being built. But look at this. Can y'all see all this volume that's going down the drain every single week? Right. Right. But all it takes is one activation of one person. Somebody's unmuted. Please mute. One activation of one person where now this begins to build. Okay. So what's going to happen is this positioning, guys. All right. This is positioning. So therefore, that's the reason why this type of volume and he's direct to us. So that's the reason why this type of volume is happening, but it takes time to build this. Okay. So I did want to show you guys this. Let me, somebody is not muted. Hold on, y'all. Let me mute. All right. So that's the reason why I kind of wanted to show y'all the power of duplication. All right. For real. Two get two. Incredible. All right. So that is that. Now let me take you a point account. This is how we have all those incredible contests with you guys, to where we're able to transfer points to you guys. You know, in order to, it's TLC money. If you wanted to transfer points, you can go in and buy points, and you can transfer points. You literally could build your whole TLC business with points, and not even having a credit card on file to even pay for your what is it, your SmartShip every month. Like Nate and I, it's been several years since TLC has actually ever hit our debit card for a SmartShip, because we keep so many points in our back office. They just pull from the points, and they pull from the points first. But I do want to show you this. When you click on your name up top, all right, and you see view profile, okay, obviously you can view your profile settings, so on and so forth. But also what I want to show you guys is how you change your settings, okay, because this is where you're going to set up your daily pay. So as you can see, it gives you your retail website, your username, password, contact information. All right, TLC points. This is what we do every week. Every week when we get paid, we have a certain amount being transferred directly into points. So it becomes money that we're able to, it pays for our smart ships, but we're able to, give back to the team and contests and things of that nature. So you literally can set this up, you edit it, you can do a flat rate of however much that you want to do, and you can set it up. Okay. So is this right? Flat rate. Okay. I no longer want points. Okay. All right. So you can set it up, you save it. And literally, this is set up to take $50 out every single week. It's not happening though, because he's not creating any commissions. But if it was, it would take $50 and put it to points every single week. All right, TLC daily pay. This is where you set up your daily pay. As you can see, it's enabled. All right, it's enabled. So would you like to enable daily pay? Yes. Would you like to enable daily pay to transfer to points? No. All right, that if you do that, you're going to get points only. You're not going to get any cash. All right, but you want to get your retail commissions every single day, then you set this up every single day. Now note that TLC does charge, the TLC pay portal does charge $1. All right, so therefore you'll see $1 coming out every time you get a transaction. You'll see $1 coming out. So if it's happening every day, your commission was 20, you're going to get $19. Okay, so just know that. But you definitely set up the daily pay so that now you're part of all the daily pay winnings and drawings where they doubled the daily pay on Jack and John and Fun Friday. Binary preference. Okay, binary preference. This right here is where you want to come in, and this is how your organization is going to build. We build with two teams, a left team and a right team. Okay. If you don't change this, TLC automatically has it set up to be on balance build. Okay. Balance build means that the system is going to choose to go to the left, to the right, left, right, or right, left. It depends. It chooses. Okay. Based on what's happening, the activity. Balance build is going to automatically do that. Okay. But let's say that you have it, and we highly recommend you keep this thing on balance build, unless you know that you bring in somebody into your business and you particularly, your first person, you want them on your outer right, because maybe your sponsor has you on their left and you can see some volume happening on that side. That's the side that they're going to help you build. And let's say that you think, you never know what people are going to do. So I do want to tell y'all, don't spend a whole lot of time trying to say, oh, this is a heavy hitter, they're going to do this, because I can guarantee you heavy hitters we've thought came in and did absolutely nothing. So don't spend a whole lot of time. But let's just say, okay, I want this person on my right. Then go ahead and set it up so that this person goes on your right and save it. But now that means, because you chose this, you have to, before that next person enrolls in your business, you got to come in, you got to switch it to your left. Okay. All right. So that now you know that second person goes on your left. But when you keep it simple and you keep it on balance build, it's going to automatically do it for you. And you don't have to worry about it. But now let's say that your left side is running faster than your right side. And now you've got, 6 people enrolled on the left, and you say, you know what, I need to switch. I need to focus to my right for a little minute. All you do is you come in and you switch it to your right. But just know that you leave it like that for a minute, and then you may have to go back, or you may have to then say, let me go ahead and put this thing on balance build. Okay. So I have this on the right because that's where the next person needs to fall. Holding tank. It's not something you need to worry about right now. And then as you can see, you can come in and you can connect your social media accounts to this. You can just simply edit this. And this is the information that's going to display on your website. Okay. So when people go to your retail.totallifechanges.com website, then this information is what shows. So if you want your phone number shown, if you want, the different things, this is everything that happens on your website when people go there. So you can choose what you want them to see and how they can connect to you. So what else? Avatar. This is where you update your picture. Okay, in the back office, you haven't done that, go ahead and do that. Claim your business. Your addresses. This is where you can change them. Payment methods. guys, you can see that this is where you would change your payment methods. Now sometimes people don't know, how do I change the credit card on my SmartShip, right? Well, I can tell you this, that let's say that you set up a SmartShip and you have two cards back here, okay, and you have to get rid of one, okay? You have to get rid of one in order to add it. So you have to delete that card, and now you can add a card, right? And you can add a card. And once you add the card, now you'll be able to go ahead and switch your card, on your SmartShip. Because sometimes people may set up a SmartShip when they first get into the business, and they're like, oh, no, I don't want that. I don't want to use that card. Well, if you don't have two cards on file, then you'll be able to go ahead and just add it and do it. You'll be able to edit it and do it. But if you have two, then you got to get rid of one in order to be able to add another one. Notifications right here, this just gives you all the different, you need to subscribe to the email notifications, to the SMS notifications, and definitely to the weekly newsletter. Okay, so you want to do this. What else? Everything else, guys, is pretty much y'all could just click, figure it out. TLC sometimes does put some products in the basement, which right now there's none. But every now and again, when they're launching things, they have some products in the basement in which only we have access to. But pretty much that is it. You want to go back and just kind of click and go through all of this. And so I am going to end this here, all right, because it's a lot of information, but I just wanted to give you some basic stuff to kind of help you get going. Are there any questions on here today? Oh, you're welcome, Betty. You're welcome. You won 125 points last week. Yes, you did. You're welcome. All right. All right. So everybody, that has been our getting started training on this Saturday morning. I hope it was enough information to help you guys get going. There can be a lot of information, so it went a little long, but definitely wanted to give you this information. This video will be available in our group. It's also on my YouTube channel, which is simply Pam McCray. Definitely go out and follow that page, because I try to get better with YouTube, because we've been able to recruit a lot of people, but we do upload some videos over there, that you guys can leverage. All right. All right. Doesn't look like we have any questions today. Thank you, everybody, for jumping.
Oh, Pam, I had a question.
Oh, you did? Okay. Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Pam, this Tawana. How are you? How is everybody?
Great. How are you?
Good. Last night I almost missed out on my SmartShip because I had to make a change to my credit card. And I did it right before the 1st. So I thought that it would be, I did save it, and I was thinking that, okay, but for last night's SmartShip or yesterday's SmartShip, it would go through, but it didn't. So I had to contact, I made the change, and it still didn't do anything. So I had to contact corporate, and corporate notified me that even though I made the change, that they're updating the site or the system. And so it's best that you still, when you make the change, to contact corporate to make sure that it sticks. And I did also, I edited the one of my binaries. I edited the telephone number, the contact information, and email. And when he looked in the back office, he saw that it was the same as what it was before. So he updated that as well. So he said, for future reference, also in terms of them making changes, just contact corporate whenever you're making changes like that on your own.
The other thing too, Coach Pam, I wanted to say, I had raised my hand, was that you're right, Tawana, but the